All right, so I've been getting tons of questions about selling samples. So I want to take this quick training of how to maximize selling samples, converting them to be a customer, converting them to be a distributor, and also making sample cash in the process. I made, I think, like $240 last week in sample cash. I made like $20 just yesterday in sample cash. So it's super simple things that you can do to be able to sell samples and make some quick cash. We have a sampling app. So first of all, I want to make sure you guys download that. If you go into your It Works Connect app, once you download it when you signed up, there's a button at the top that says send a sample. If you click send a sample, it's going to make you download the sampling app. Once you do download it, this is what it looks like. This is the sampling app. This is what it looks like. It's super, super simple to use. Honestly, you just follow the buttons. So if you want to send a sample to somebody, you hit send a sample. And then I have 12 credits right now remaining. So to do this, you guys, when you first sign up, you had 7 credits. Each credit is a 3-day trial of the Skinny Brew or the Sleepy Tea. So you have 7 that came in your starter kit. People probably told you when you signed up to send some to yourself so you can try them. If you have not done that, make sure you do it. Go hit send a sample, fill out your own information, send yourself some tea, send yourself some coffee so you know exactly what it tastes like. And you can actually make tons of videos in advance of you using the product so that you can batch that content and use it on your stories and pretend that it's a new day every day that you're posting it on your story, right? Change your shirt with the same cup of coffee as you're making it. It's really good to make content, and people always ask me every single day. I get inbox messages saying, what are you making? What's that coffee? What does it taste like? How do I get a sample? So just showing that on your story is going to be one method of promoting sample packs. You can also be posting about it, which I'm going to show you how to go through that. I want you to make sure that you download an app called Bliss Boards, and I have a link that I'm going to put with this video that's going to give you everything that I'm talking about today, okay? So make sure you have that link. It's going to open up, and I have all of my stuff in there that I made for sample selling. So if you don't have that yet, go back to me or go back to whoever sent you this video and ask them for the Boards app link as well, okay? So right now, if you ran out of those 7 credits once you got started, you can actually hit purchase credits and get more. And this is awesome because I sell every 3-day trial for $20. $20, no commitment, free shipping. People absolutely love it. They buy it all the time. So don't be afraid of saying $20. Like I said, I made $240 just last week in sample cash, and I said $20 every single time, and they were ready. Some people bought the Sleepy Tea and the Skinny Brew. So I ended up making $40, which was really cool, to sell them a 3-day trial of each kind. So right now, if you run out of credits and you need more, you can buy one for $9. And if you sell it for $20, you made $11. Great profit. But I never do that. I've never done that. So I've always bought 5 credits at a time. And it's 10 BV, which if you don't know by now, BV actually makes your paycheck go up, right? That's how we're calculated on it. Our BV going up is our paycheck going up. So every time that I buy samples when I run out, I get 5 credits. It's $35. If I sold all of those for $20, what would my profit be? $65, right? 100, it's 5 times 2, or 5 times 20 is 100, minus the $35 that it cost me to buy them, and I made $65. So who doesn't want to make $65? That's awesome. You get BV, right, to boost your check, and you also get some people who are trying the Sleepy Tea or the Skinny Brew. And the point of samples is when you sell a sample to somebody, they're gonna love it so much that they want to buy more. They either want to buy more from you or they want to become a distributor. So that's the 2 points. Anytime you're selling a sample, you want to make sure you're following up with people to see how much they loved it so they can become a customer or a distributor. That's going to be your goal, okay? So this is what you're going to do. Once you have someone that's ready to buy a sample, I'm going to show you this first, and then we'll go into how to sell them. You're going to hit send a sample in your It Works Connect app, hit send a sample here, and then it's going to bring you up to the same page we were just on, right? Now, you can hit the Get Prospect Info button, and you can share this with someone, and they can fill out the information themselves. You can totally do that. If you have their number and you're texting someone, you can give them this link right here. Sorry, it's actually under Post, Continue. You can send someone this link right here. I usually open it up into the Notepad. And this is my link to my page for Skinny Brew samples, okay? And all I have to do when I get a notification, this is really cool. Actually, I'm going to show you guys how to do this really quick. If you save that into your notepad on your phone, and you go to your notes, and you have this link right here. This link, if I click on it, it's going to go right to the page where someone can fill out their information to get a Skinny Brew sample. And it says my name on there. So it's going to be for you guys. If you guys hit get prospect info and hit the post button, you can put this in your notepad on your phone. On Android, I'm not sure what it would be. It's just whatever your version of a notepad is to get this link. And then this is your actual website that someone can click get my sample, and they would be able to fill this info out. So for me, I have a milkshake link, which is basically like if you see any of those links in your Instagram, if you go to my Instagram, Traveling with CVA, and you click this milkshake link, this Zoom isn't going to be covering how to make a milkshake link, but if you download the app called Milkshake, it's super simple. I figured it out on my own of how to make a milkshake link. And I have a skinny coffee sample in there, which is cool, right? So someone can click that and it's going to bring you to that same page I just showed you. So you guys can make that for yourself. And you can have it in it won't send on Messenger, just like our website doesn't send on Messenger, but the link, if you put it in Milkshake, it'll be able to be in there. So they'll hit get my sample, they'll fill it out, and I'll get an email. And what I do is when I get an email, let me show you guys what it looks like. Sample. When I get an email, this is what it looks like, sample request. So all I do is when I get an email from someone, I'm gonna hover on their number and I'm gonna go to text them and I'm gonna start having that conversation. Oh, look, she wanted a sample. We talked before. So I'm gonna start having a conversation with that person saying, hey, I see you're interested in the Skinny Brew sample, which you're gonna find in the boards app that I'm gonna show you. They say yes, I tell them how much it is, they start to give me their information, and then I collect payment from them. Okay, so that's how simple that is. You can also do the same exact thing for Sleepy Tea. If you want to add a Sleepy Tea link right here to your bio, you can do that. But if you want to send it, someone's ready to buy, you're going to hit send a sample and you're going to pick if it's a Skinny Brew or the Sleepy Tea. Oh, hold on, guys. My screen mirroring just stopped. Hold please. Technical difficulties. All right, we're back. Okay, so you're gonna hit this. I'm gonna show you again just in case it lost it. So hit send a sample on here, and this is where you can actually click send a sample Skinny Brew, send a sample Sleepy Tea. Each sample, like I said in the beginning, is 3 days worth. So 3 days worth. If I hit send a sample right here of Skinny Brew, it's 3 days worth. Now, if I had someone already fill out my link in my bio and they emailed me, that means their information is already under existing prospects. So I literally just have to go into that, find their name, and click on it, and then hit send. Only send it to someone after they have gave you the money, guys. Make sure you collect the payment first. So if you're selling them for 20 bucks, make sure you got the Cash App or Venmo or PayPal, whatever app you want to use and whatever app they want to send you the money on. Whatever way they want to get their invoice, you just send a request on Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, whatever you want to use, or Zelle, honestly, whatever you want. Make sure you collect that money first, and then you can go send it to them. If they didn't fill that out yet, and you're just like ready to get their information and put it in, you can just start typing this in. The first page is their first name, their last name, their mobile number, their email, and then the next page is going to be their address, like their physical address where the sample is going to go, and you're just going to hit send, and it's going to go to them. And they'll get it probably I had people get them in a couple days, but usually I tell people about a couple weeks because it's through a third party. All right, so that's how you would send a sample pack. Now, when you are having a conversation with someone, so let's go to my page. I posted this today about mailing out some samples of Skinny Brew. So these people I'm going to write back messaging you to. So let's just pretend that that my fiance is a potential. So I'm going to say messaging you, and I'm actually going to go message him, all right? So you guys can post about the samples on your page and on your stories. You can go live about it, whatever you want to do. Say you have samples of Skinny Coffee, samples of Sleepy Tea. Who wants to try it? So I'm going to go message him now, and the first thing I'm going to do is going to bring up the board that I sent to you guys. Let's frozen again. Hold on one second. So you have my board open. Let me just make sure this is working. You have the board open that says sample cash. And you're gonna go onto the button that says selling coffee combo. Sorry, it's taking a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay, selling coffee combo, right? Top left button. Woohoo! Yeah, I know. I've been saying that. Okay, so you are going to hit the first one that says 1. Literally, I numbered it. Number 1, are you interested in the sample of the Skinny Brew? And he's going to say yes whenever my message goes through. Did you get it? Woohoo! Awesome. This is what living in an RV is like, but I'm going with it. And then when he says yes to that, I'm going to send the description of what it is, right? Same as a normal conversation flow for any product. We want to first restate their interest, whatever they commented on, whatever they liked, right? You can message people that like your statuses as well. And then once they say yes to that, you're going to tell them exactly what it is, all the benefits. You want to name those benefits like they just need to snatch it up right now, right? It's about stating that interest and them saying like, absolutely, like he just did. Now, when I send pricing, I always do it with a pic for my actual pricing for products, and I do it with sample packs as well. So I'm gonna send him a picture of the sample packs, and I'm also gonna send him a picture for the pricing. So he's gonna pretend to send me his info. The picture probably won't load right now because of my internet. It's fine, just pretend. Just say send info. He sends me, yes, sends info. I ask him then, I hit number 4. Awesome. Should I send the invoice to PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App? So asking him how he's going to pay the $20 to get the sample. Venmo 100%, right? I get his Venmo name, and before I send the request, I'm gonna always upsell. The whole point of selling samples is to convert someone to a customer or a distributor. So you wanna make sure that you upsell also before you even get the money for the sample. Upsell before, and then if he says, no, I just want the sample pack, right? Which he's going to. No, I just wanna continue with the sample pack. I'm then gonna follow up with him as soon as he tries the sample. The really cool thing is our company notifies us through email when the sample has been delivered to that person. So you're gonna get an email saying sample delivered to whoever you sent it to, so you can do your follow-up. So let's just pretend he ordered, right? He's already got it. He's trying it now. Let me go back to my, love the coffee. Well, hopefully I'd follow up with you first, but it's fine. Let's just pretend he's got it. Do you guys see my script here too? I offer if they want to get 15 days and be a VIP customer for 49, or go a whole month for 79. And then I also always offer the business. They're the upsells that I use for the coffee and for the sleepy tea. So you can go through the sleepy tea conversation right here as well. And it's going to be the exact same thing, just a different description, same thing, everything else. Literally the description is the only thing that's different, and the interested part. Now, I also put in this board that you guys are all going to have, and you can look at, if anyone has like allergies or needs nutritional information, send them that label right here. So all you have to do is hit copied and then paste it in your message. It'll send them the label. Only if they ask that is when you give that, okay? So there's a follow-up section I added to the keyboard, and this is going to say, hey, just want to check that you received your sample pack. Pretend he didn't say love the coffee. I got an email saying it was delivered. He says, yes, he did, and he did not try it yet, okay? Yes, he did, he's trying tomorrow. So I'm gonna send him the instructions to make it the best way possible. For the Skinny Brew, I do this because people need to know that it needs to be broken down. If they just mix it in their water and shake it up, it's gonna be like chunky, you know what I mean? People aren't gonna like it. So I always send this instruction thing that I put in here for you guys to be able to send as well. And you can add creamer to it. Like I add my silk almond vanilla creamer. It's the best thing ever. If you ever watch my story every day, I always make my coffee with the silk almond vanilla creamer. It's my favorite thing. Everyone has their own little thing. So whatever your thing is of trying it, tell that person. Tell them how you make it as well. And then you can also send this instruction sheet right here. Now for sleepy tea, it's going to be the same exact thing, except they don't have an instruction sheet. They just blend it in with their water before bed, 30 to 60 minutes before bed. So just make sure you guys, it says it in your description, so they should know that already. Now, let's get to the good stuff. Marketing it, right? Like, let's talk about marketing it. That post that I did on my page today, if you go to coffee sample statuses right here, you're going to see 4 different options that I put in there, and I put some cute pictures. Make sure you're not posting stock photos. Don't post a picture of the skinny coffee bag and say, like a skinny brew bag, and say, try my samples. That's not going to sell. What's going to sell is a status like this, right? A status where I'm just saying I'm sending out skinny coffee samples, or samples available. Who wants to try it? These are the benefits for you. 225 milligrams of clean energy, no jitters, right? Keeps you full. It's delicious. No, I sent that in the beginning of the Zoom, the new distributor, the board for sample selling, and I'll sell it. Someone can send it again if they can, and then I'll put it on the recording of this video so everyone has it, okay? And then you can have the pictures. You can post these pictures. You can literally, what I do to find pictures is I go to Pinterest and I type coffee, and I usually type the word either inspo, INSPO, or VSCO, like this, VSCO, like Visco. It's an app, but with really good pictures. So I type coffee Visco or coffee inspo, and I'll find really cute pictures like you find on the board right here. Now for sleepy tea, you can also have, I put one post on here, and it's some cute pictures that I found of people using the sleepy tea. If you have your own cup of sleepy tea at home, take a picture, put your face on it. It's really good when you show yourself using the product. It's a lot better. Also, I put stories on here. So if you guys want to be promoting this on your stories, which I think I did today. I did a video today. Hey, Brianna, cute. That's funny, when she went on her Zoom the other day and opened it up, it was me. Okay, so if I wanted to use one of the stories that I put on the boards, I'm literally just gonna take a picture, just take any kind of picture, right? Go click on the page of your story and go to the board that I made. Go to the board, sample cash time, and I want to promote the coffee, okay? So I'm gonna go into the coffee sample story, and I found all of these by typing on Pinterest, literally skinny brew stories, sleepy tea stories. I found them on Pinterest. I just find stuff that doesn't look like spammy, or you can make your own. So I will put something like this, right? I can copy that one. I'll just go hold on the page and hit paste, and there it is, the picture pasted on there. All I have to do is just drag it with my fingers, use like your 2 thumbs to just drag it out, and it's gonna be the same size as your screen, and your picture in the background's gone, so no one has to see that. And I'll post that to my stories, right? Let's just pretend I posted that to my stories. Now I'm gonna do another one because I need the second slide that talks about how they can get it. So I'm going to click on coffee sample stories, this one right here. I put these 2 next to each other for you guys to use. I put that up on my thing right there. Now I want to add a cute little poll to this because people love to vote on things and it causes interaction on my story. So I'm going to click this little smiley face sticker right up here, and I'm going to hit poll, and I'm always going to do 2 yes responses. So yes, yes, please. Yes and yes, please. I'm going to add that to my story right here, saying I have 4 samples ready to ship. And when people vote on these, I'm going to go message that first message in the skinny brew sample conversation that we just did with Brett. Does that make sense? So I'm going to put this on my story just to show you guys. I'm going to put it on my story. It's going to upload here in 1 second. It's almost done. There it goes. So when someone votes yes, please, or yes, all I have to do is scroll up and I can see the votes on the poll. So it's actually right there. So you see it says share results. It says 0 votes for yes, 1 yes for yes, please. Traveling with CVA voted yes, please. It's going to tell you who voted. On Facebook, it does the same thing. You scroll up on your story just like I did. So literally, you just scroll up when you're looking at it, and you can see who voted on it. If it wasn't me, like if it was somebody else, I can't. I was going to say I'll show you my old ones, but they're not showing. I would just click this little button to the right of it, and I can message them right from the story, so they remember what they were actually voting on, what they were talking about. I'm going to delete this real quick so it's not on my story. All right, so that's how you can promote them on your stories. Another thing I love to do is when you guys get your samples for yourself in the mail, or you get the skinny brew or the sleepy tea, and you make a video of yourself making it and showing it, because people love seeing the product actually like being made. If you have that, if you're doing that, you can do something cute like, let me show you. You can do something cute like, you know what, let's just do this really quick. Why not? So I'll show you guys how I can make some cute words in my stories. Download the app called Over. I pay for mine for the annual, but there's also a free version. You guys can do this with the free version. You're gonna hit the plus sign in the bottom, and you all hit the transparent background, right? See at the top, background's image, video, transparent. Hit transparent. Doesn't matter what size it is, just hit okay. And now when you go to type, you can type anything. I'm making a video of my skinny brew. So I'm gonna say skinny brew samples available, right? And I can change the font just by scrolling to the right. Which one looks cute? I don't know. Let's do this one. No, let's do this one. All right. And if you guys want it to be more bold, it's called Over. The app is Over, O-V-E-R. If you want it to be bold, hit the style button at the bottom. Actually, no, sorry, it's shadow down at the bottom, and hit angle. And now it like pops out a little bit. And I love that because when you put it on your story, you want it to pop out, right? Because if you show a video, you can show something popping out. Jade has a whole video on how to make stickers like this. If you want to go look at her YouTube channel, just look up stickers, Jade Hooper. I'm sure you'll find it. She does it on the same thing. So I can change the color of my font. Say I want it on like, let's just say I want it white because it's going to be popping out more. And then I'm going to hit the little check mark, and I'm going to hit this top right button that says like export basically. And all I have to do, I can save it to my camera roll if I want to, just hitting save in the bottom left, or I can just hit the more button and I can copy it, more and copy. Now when I go to my story, pretend that like this was a quick video of me making my coffee, I can just hit paste because I copied it and it pastes right onto my story. So that's how you guys can make your own story slides. Way better when you show yourself. Like I have my team, I have a board for my team, and they get to like show their office view, right? Like I have stickers that say my office view. They can paste it right onto their story and show them hanging out on the couch with their dogs, making an income from their phone, whatever that is for you today. You can do this with sample selling too. Like Skinny Brew samples available, Sleepy Tea samples available. I have 3 sample packs left. Who wants one? Message me the word Skinny Brew, right? Like you can make whatever you wanna, paste it on your story, show yourself making a little boomerang with the coffee or a little boomerang with the tea. And everyone that you talk to, I post this on my story every day. And every day I get messages saying like, how do I get some sample packs? Or they go to that milkshake link in my bio and fill it out and I get an email, right? If you have TikTok and you're using TikTok right now, make a TikTok about having coffee samples. Like do a cute TikTok about your coffee and your skinny coffee that you have, and then say, link on Instagram in my bio, or message me on Instagram for a sample. Get them to another platform, which is great to grow your network somewhere else. Message me on Facebook for a sample, and then you have them on another platform, and then you can talk to them about the Skinny Brew or the Sleepy Tea. Awesome. I think that's almost it, guys. So basically what you want to do, I also added in the board, I'll show you. I also added in the board this sample tracker. So you can actually like paste it on your phone. It will look better than this, or you can print this, whatever you want to do. And this sample tracker just basically keeps track of like who you sold the sample to, how much they paid, everything like that. And you can keep track of your follow-ups, because remember, the point of selling a sample is, yeah, great, cash in your pocket. Who doesn't want extra cash? Like I know people that have made $1,000 a month in just sample cash. That's insane. That's great. But you want to also get them as a customer, because a customer is a customer for at least 3 months, right? At least that's residual income every single month for you and your check. Also, you want to help them become a distributor. You want to talk to them, hey, if you love the coffee, why not promote it? Why not just do what I do and post on social media every day and talk to people about these products and make an income from your phone? So make sure you're always upselling that before you get the sample cash, and then make sure you're upselling that as soon as they have tried it. Because as soon as they taste and feel the product, they're going to want to sell it or buy more of it. 100%, I know that. That's like every sampling event I've done in person, people buy it on the spot because they want it. All the vendor events I've done over the years, not in the last year, but over the years of doing this business, people love tasting it and then they want to buy it or they want to become a distributor. So that's just the 2 goals right there. If you guys have any other questions, make sure you ask your upline, but use this board and go nuts with it. Make your own stories, make your own posts if you want to, right? The only point is just saying you have sample packs available. And I do this probably a couple times a week. I'll do a life post in the beginning of the day. I do product post, sometimes it's sample cash. And then at nighttime, I do another like life post or something about, that's not about network, something about my life. So I try to like have my page full of information, but also my story as well. And I want you to make sure that you add this stuff to your story, but also add stuff of your behind the scenes footage. Like, hey, we're traveling today, or hey, I'm hanging out with my mom today. Hey, I'm doing this today. Like whatever that is for you. My kids today, they have a baseball game. I'm hanging out there. Show that behind the scenes footage and add in some sample cash in the meantime as well.